There we go. Hello. Hi. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the stream. Took a minute to hop on here, but hi, I see some people here already. Welcome, welcome. If you're new, I'm Rose. I am the founder of and facilitator at Zenroca Breathwork and Meditation. Thank you so much for joining today. We always like to give people a few minutes to hop on. I see more people joining, so we'll just give everybody a few minutes, not even a few minutes. We'll do a few moments, and then we'll begin with today's practice, which I'm very excited for. Hello. Hey, sis. You made it. Thanks for hopping on. I hope everyone is having a great day. It's really rainy and blustery where I am. Oh, thank you. I hope you like today's. It'll be extra, I'll say exciting. It'll be exciting regardless of where all of you are right now practicing today. But your environment has a lot to do with today's practice. So it'll be interesting to find out where everybody is practicing from, whether you're home or you're out. If you're where I am, you're probably not outside because it's really dark and rainy. But yeah. I'm going to put a quick switch the message in the chat for anybody who joins us later, and we can begin in just a moment. If you're tuning in and want to say hello in the chat, let us all know you're here. You're welcome to. You can throw some emojis in there, say hi. And if you'd like to just sit back and relax, that's totally fine too. So let me swap this message out for our later joiners. And we can go ahead and get started. Hello, hello. All right. So thank you so much again for joining. If you signed on after we started right at the beginning and you don't know me, I'm Rose, woman behind Zenroca, Breathwork and Meditation. Thank you so much for taking the time to rest and reset on this Saturday. We always like to start with a few regular but very important reminders. So you can enter this practice as you are, wherever you are, however you're feeling. I invite you to take a deep breath and enjoy this journey. First important reminder is that this is a gift to your mind, body, and soul. So make sure you are in an environment where you can comfortably and safely practice. That includes making sure that things aren't going off in the background if possible, so anything that may ping, ding, or ring. Second, I will be guiding you through this practice on the screen, but you don't have to look at the screen. And today you'll actually be looking at a lot of things other than the screen. I will be guiding you through that. So don't feel like you have to keep your eyes on the screen. I know getting a break from these screens is often very needed for many of us. So the last reminder is that breathwork and meditation are not competitive. Often a nice reminder to note at the beginning of every practice. So just listen to your body. Remember that you are allowed to let go and simply be. And with that, we will start with our posture and breath preparation. Go ahead and find a comfortable upright position today. We'll be sitting for this practice. All right, so either sit with your legs crossed or position yourself like I'm in a seat here with your hips forward and tilted lower than, ideally lower than, or your knees tilted forward, ideally lower than your hips. So one way to do this, if you're on an upright position in a chair or something or on a bed, is to sit forward on the edge so that your feet can be flat on the floor. Or if you want, you're sitting down and you have a bolster or a blanket or a pillow or something that you want to sit on to prop yourself up and forward, you can use that as well. So go ahead, make sure you're comfortable. Your hands today, you can really do whatever you want with them. You can place them on your thighs, on your knees, in the palm of your hand, or in the palms of your hands, in your lap, like such, cupped one over the other. And we will begin with 4 grounding breaths. Inhaling through our nose. And we'll exhale through our mouth fully and slowly. Our second inhale in and exhale. One last deep inhale and exhale. Go ahead now and move into some gentle stretches, whatever feels comfortable to you. Talking today is a real challenge. If you want to move your arms around a little bit, very gentle. Just move your body a little bit. Okay. And now we'll check in, as we always do, with our bodies and our minds. So, a reminder, you don't need to change anything while we do this. Simply observe. So just check in, see how you're feeling. If maybe you're feeling a lot of energy moving through your body. I know I am today. Keep breathing. If you have a lot of thoughts going through your mind, that's okay. Our minds are meant to think, so that's what they do. And if your mind is thinking, let the thoughts come. You don't have to push them away or hold them back. Just let them say what they have to say, float around, and then let them go. Okay. So without judgment or expectation, notice how fast or slow your breath is, how shallow or deep, how warm or cold your breath feels as you inhale and exhale. Your body, is it relaxed, tense, a little restless? Just check in. You don't have to change anything. Just be okay with however you are right now. Great. So now we're going to let the world within and around us slow down. We'll begin today's practice with a meditation. This meditation combines elements of steady breath, mindfulness, and progressive awareness. So it's a little different from what we've done the last few weeks. A big part of what I do at Zenroca is help people explore within, around, and beyond. And that is something that this practice really helps us do. So keep breathing steadily and start noting your physical and mental state. So again, how you're feeling, any sensations in your body. And if you can name anything right now, like if you're feeling tired, a little nervous, excited, eager, perhaps impatient. And now begin the practice by looking around and identifying the farthest point that you can see around you. So this is observing your most distant surroundings, whether you're inside or outside. You don't have to look straight ahead. You can really look around. Notice the colors, the textures, how the light covers the space and the shadows fall over the area. And continue to breathe. Wonderful. Now go ahead and bring your awareness in just a bit, observing a new layer of your surroundings. Again, notice the colors, the textures, objects, lights, and shadows. Go ahead and let the most distant layer fade into the background as you explore this new perimeter, a little bit closer to you. Great. If If you're looking, for example, 10 feet away from you, try not to look any farther or closer than that 10 feet in any direction. And if you're familiar with the space that you're in, do you see anything that you've never noticed before? Or something that you haven't noticed in a long time, maybe? This could be something big that stands out differently, or something very subtle that you simply haven't given this much time or attention to before. If you're somewhere that you're not really familiar with, just appreciate all the things in your environment that you have to explore that are new and different. Give your full attention to what's around you. We'll go ahead and bring our awareness in again, letting the previous layer of your surroundings fade into the background. Explore another new section of your surroundings. Notice the size and shape of the elements around you, where the room is filled with objects or materials, perhaps other people or pets. If you hear any snoring, I have a kitty behind me that insisted on sharing a seat. So, speaking of sharing the space with some pets. Notice the empty spaces. If you're inside, that could be on the floor, the walls, in between furniture. And if you're outside today, that could be the space between the trees, the buildings, benches, or vehicles. Whatever you find around you is completely fine. Observe the space like we observed ourselves at the beginning of this section, without judgment or expectation. And if you're thinking to yourself, what am I going to see on this floor that I haven't seen before? Which does happen. That is the amazing thing about meditation. Give it some time, allow things to slow down and open up, and you'll begin to notice things inside of you and around you that present differently than they do during the rush of everyday life. The key is to spend enough time letting your mind and body move through the restlessness, the distractions, and the feelings of being uncomfortable to finally get to that place. So do one more sweep of this layer of your surroundings. And then we'll bring our awareness in once more. Not quite to your immediate surroundings, but about 5 feet around from where you were sitting. Explore the space around you. What's in it? What isn't in it? How light or dark is the space? Is the space soft, filled with carpet and fabrics? Is it hard, filled with wood, metal, or other solid materials? Whatever you see, again, is completely okay. You can consciously name and describe what you see out loud or in your head. Continue to explore outside yourself, observing how these surroundings make you feel. Consider embracing, if you don't already feel this, a sense of appreciation for the view, the shelter, or the inspiration the space around you offers. There are no shoulds or woulds or coulds or wishes here. There is simply where you are right now in this moment. Continue to breathe. And now bring your awareness to the closest point around you, right around you. Notice the edges around your clothes, your skin. You can move your body around and explore your hands, noticing the textures, patterns, colors, shapes, and shadows on your clothing. Looking at your hands and feet, your legs, your arms, the little details, things familiar and unfamiliar. Your body does amazing things every moment of your existence. Think about when the last time you spent noticing how your hands have changed, noticing the lines, colors, and textures around your ankles or along your arms. Explore the fabrics and materials of your clothing with as much attention to detail. How thick or thin is the material? Soft or rough? The colors, where the light and the shadows fall. Maybe you can change these things by interacting with these materials. Now, when you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes and bring your awareness to your innermost space. How do you feel inside your body? Notice any sensations within it. What is the most prominent sensation you notice? If there's any discomfort, go ahead and breathe into it, allowing the discomfort to exit with a deep and full exhale. Allowing your breath to ease and expand the spaces within you. Now explore the most subtle sensation within. Once you identify a sensation, however small it may be, spend a moment with it. See if you can name it. Is it peace, nervousness, joy, excitement, indecision? Return to exploring all of your sensations, big and small. Spend a few more moments here. Wonderful. So now we're going to close out this practice with a breathwork technique that I like to call glass straw or golden thread. The thread can be any color. It has a lot of different names, but depending on what you prefer to visualize, um, you can reference it by that. So today I'm going to call this glass straw. The practice, and if you would like to open your eyes, you're welcome to do that, or you can leave them closed. But this practice helps us increase our lung capacity and expel stale air from the bottoms of our lungs. So it's very cleansing. It helps us re-energize, and it can help you re-energize as you enter back into this day after this meditation and reflection. When teaching this practice, like I said, do like to use the glass straw visualization. So that's what we'll use today. Begin by imagining you have a glass straw and make sure that you're still sitting upright, that you are easing any tension or strain on your body, your back. So imagine that you have a glass straw, very delicate. What we'll do to practice this technique is inhale through our nose as you regularly would for a count of 4. And then imagine that you are exhaling through your mouth, through your glass straw for a count of 8. When we exhale, we will do this through the glass straw. So our breath is going to be more controlled, more drawn out, and there'll be a bit more force to the exhale than there would be if we were just exhaling through our mouth or even through our nose. So instead of, we've got just like that. So 1 round of a full inhale and exhale. 1 round is a full inhale and exhale. We'll do 10 rounds. All right. Get regrounded, and let's begin with an inhale of 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in through the nose and out. 5, 6, 7, 8. And in 2, 3, 4. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in and out. 7, 8. And inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. 7, 8. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, in and exhale through your glass straw. 7, 8. Again, in and out. 5, 6, 7, 8. In again and exhale. Controlled. 5, 6, 7, 8. In. Exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8. And inhale. Exhale. We'll do 3 more. 7, 8. And in. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the nose and exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. 2, 3, 4. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, go ahead and return to your breath. If you want to take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Maybe a little bit of stretching again. Moving your body after all this stillness. So this practice can be done with different ratios. We did 4 in and 8 out. There are more, some might call them advanced ratios. So inhaling and exhaling for significantly longer. We won't be doing that today, but we can do more advanced practices in future streams, future videos. So if that's something that you'd be interested in, be sure to let me know. Wonderful. So we have come up to our 20 minutes of meditation and breath work. I'm going to wrap our practice up today. I actually had one more little thing that I wanted to do today, but I think we'll save that for next week. And perhaps during the week as well, as last week was our very first wind down on Wednesday, our midweek wind down. So thank you for those of you who joined that. Wonderful. So yeah, we are all done with our practice. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the chat or down in the comments if this was something that you liked. Oh my gosh, I've never seen that emoji before. Oh, great. Wonderful. Let me know how you're feeling. If you're feeling a little refreshed, that breath work. Actually, everything we did today was a little bit different. So yeah, this was I promised everybody on Wednesday, we had a very relaxing session, so I made sure to keep the energy up a little bit more today for Saturday since we're just in the middle of our day. We don't want to be falling asleep yet. Thank you so much again for joining me and everybody else here. Oh, it's you breathing out. I love it. I hope everybody enjoyed the class. Be sure to like this video if you liked this practice. Share this with others and make sure if you're not subscribed that you subscribe to the channel so that you stay up to date with videos, streams, all things Zenroca. I am going to share a little link here. Type of controlled breathing. Oh, great. Yeah. Isn't the straw a great visualization? Some people like to use the idea of a thread because it's thin and kind of the visualizations of the colors. People really like that, like a thread being pulled. But the glass straw really gives um, a nice visualization of what your body is doing. When you're blowing through a straw, you have that controlled, steady breath. So, yep. And that's something that anybody can do anywhere. You can do that standing in line for groceries. You can do it laying in bed when you wake up or before you go to sleep. So, I love all these tools. They're intangible, but they're all up here. We can use them whenever we feel like they are needed. Let me throw this last bit in the chat here. Whether or not you are new, make sure you visit this link if you want to just explore all the different things that I have at Zenroca. If you're not on the newsletter, be sure to join that. It really is like the best place to make sure that you're getting announcements and updates and everything about what we're doing here. Thank you so much again, everyone, for joining. If you have any suggestions about more things that you'd like to do, we'll have another practice next week. I'm exploring different times. I'm so glad that so many of you were able to join today. Saturday, middle of the day. It's a little hit or miss. I know that the evening times are very popular as well. So if that's something that you are kind of voting for, let me know in the comments or in the chat. Other than that, I am going to wrap up so that you are ready to start your day on the half hour here. And hopefully I will see you again in the next one. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Great rest of your week. Bye-bye.